I'm not my mom's first child, I'm her fourth. And then there's one or two after me. I'm the only one that made it. So I guess I didn't really put any weight on what that means, but I know it means something. I've looked at like the history of my life from conception to right now, 52 years later, and it has not been easy, but neither was my origin. And then I had to think about why, out of all of those pregnancies, I was the only one that made it, only for her to pass away right as I was coming into needing her the most. And to not really have a sufficient second parent to guide me for the last 24 years in her absence. It was like I could only have her for a certain amount of time. She poured into both me and my oldest daughter. She never met my other two. All she had to give, or all that she was allowed to show, and that had to suffice for the rest of my journey. And I suppose I should be happy that she had a chance to influence my daughter the way she has, because amazingly, my daughter reminds me of my mom. And maybe she gets a sprinkle of me and a sprinkle of her dad, but mostly like her mannerisms, her thought process, her behaviors. It's like the calm that she exhibits. It's like a second coming of my mom. But back to why my story is so hard. My entire life has just been hard, from conception up till now. It doesn't get any, I haven't found an easy spot for me at all. Getting through school, elementary, middle, high school. I never had friends. Or if I did, it wasn't for very long. I never had true companions during my life. All the relationships have been difficult. I didn't have support during pregnancy other than the one that my mom was there for, and that's my oldest daughter. Family, I'm my only child. There's nothing that I can reach back to and say it was easy or wasn't as hard as it could have been. That's not nothing. I pursued higher education not because there was someone to guide me to that solution, but I was following friends, classmates each time. Both when I lived with my dad my senior year of high school, and when I was living in, with my mom. I was doing things, following friends, doing it because I saw them doing it. That was just kind of the thing to do. So it led to good things. But then, look at me, black woman. I'm done with everything except for a dissertation for a PhD. And yet, when I apply for jobs, I'm denied positions. I was told during one application that I'd never had any supervisory experience, but I can look at least 3 of their staff members that had that same position that did not have previous supervision experience. And so it's like convenient excuses are being made up for me, each and every time. You know, I have had jobs where they'll say, let's say, put me in a position to help, but then when the position was up for grabs, not give it to me and give it to someone that was, my assumption, less qualified, but or give it to anybody else. You know, there was one situation where I applied for a job. I thought that the HR person was calling me to try to help and guide me through it. Turns out they had applied for the same damn job, had less education, and that person was given the position, only to later be dismissed from the position because their mindset. So, what's the real story? Is it this? Is it this?